morning, everyone. How is your day? I hope everything goes well. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is May as your tour leader on this Hungary trip. Today, I want to inform you guys about some important things that you guys should know before traveling to Hungary. Okay, Hungary is a country in Central Europe. Hungary was founded in 897 before the existence of the French and German state and before the unification of the Anglo and Saxon kingdoms of England. Due to its strong and influential history in the world, Hungary has many unique and interesting historical heritage. The capital of Hungary is Budapest, and Budapest is the largest city in the country within a population of 1.7 million. The city also has the most hot springs in the world. About 70 million liters of hot water comes to the surface every day. Wow. These hot springs have resulted in many health baths and bathing traditions that have been common since the time of the Roman Empire. Until now, these bathing places still exist and their original architecture is maintained. Hungary also one of the countries in Europe which is included in a landlocked country. This is because the territory is only land and does not have access to the sea or to the beach. Because of that, the boundaries of this country's territory are also directly limited to the territories of others country in the Central Europe region. So, what documents do we have to bring? There are two travel documents. The first one is, first thing first, we need our passport. This is one of the most important things to show your citizenship identity when traveling abroad. Make sure your passport provides your correct personal information and valid more than 6 months. Make sure there's blank passport page required for entry stamp. And next, passport validity. Your passport should be valid for the proposed duration of your stay in Hungary. Before traveling, make sure your passport isn't damaged because some travelers have been refused entry with damaged passports. Next, the second documents for our trip to Hungary, we need a Hungary travel visa called Schengen visa. Schengen visa is a short-term visa valid for maximum 90 days within a year for one or several trips. Schengen visa or Hungary visa must be processed at the German embassy, and for Schengen visa, it takes around 3 until 15 days. Tourists are requested to fill out the form correctly so that there are no spelling mistakes on the visa and provide 2 photos measuring 3.5 cm by 4.5 cm. For the languages that can be used to fill out the form are Bahasa, English, and Hungarian. Photocopy of passport, ID card, and family card are needed, and proof of hotel booking while in the area also needed. Also, you need a travel insurance. Insurance must be valid in the region Schengen with minimum sum insured 50 million rupiah and proof of financial evidence in the form of photocopy from the bank account or bank book for the last 3 months or salary slips for the last 3 months along with the work certificate. The fee for applying for this visa is 923,000 rupiah for adults and 538,000 rupiah for children aged 6 to 12 years. And for documents that need to prepare if the tourist is children is the first one is if the applicant is underage, attach the original birth certificate, and then marriage certificate from parents. And the third one is permission from parents who are not traveling and legalized by a civil registry office or notary. Then the fourth is photocopies of non-traveling parents' passport. And next, if one or both parents pass away, bring a death certificate with the children. And then if the child's guardianship rights are with one of the parents, the decision on the child's guardianship rights is from the court of origin. Next. As we know, COVID-19 is still exists. So before traveling, keep up with the date with keep up to date with the latest official advice offered by the country you are departing from and traveling to. All countries may impose travel restrictions without notice. Most of countries worldwide now present a potential risk of exposure to COVID-19 for travelers. So we still need the COVID-19 vaccination certificate, and for those who had medical conditions, needs to bring your medical document and must do a general checkup before departure to prevent the bad things. Okay, so here the general advice for preventing spread of COVID-19. The first one, ensure you are up to date with the COVID-19, your vaccination course and booster, and then as recommended in the Hungary vaccination program for adults and children. And then wash your hand often with a soap and running water for at least 20 seconds. And use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least a 60% alcohol if soap and water are not available. This is particularly important after taking a public transport or being in a public spaces. Okay, next is avoid touching your eye, your nose, and your mouth with unwashed hand. Clean and disinfect frequently touch object and surface in the home and work environment. Next is cover your cough and sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in a bin and wash hand with soap and water, as I told before. And then open windows or doors to let fresh air in when sharing a space with others. And the use of face covering will differ between countries, different between countries. Check and follow local requirements for the country you are visiting, which is we are visiting Hungary. Next is social distancing guidelines. You should know we have to social distancing. Okay, next. The last one, avoid close contact with anyone who is unwell if possible. And then next for this trip, we will use Emirates Airlines from Jakarta and will transit to Dubai, then continue to Budapest or Hungary. With total trip is 23 hours and 55 minutes. Next. Okay, so before we go to our trip, Prepare your luggage with 30-kilogram luggage and 7-kilogram cabin baggage. Here's some do's and don'ts for cabin baggage. The first one, don't pack liquids above 100 milli. And do put all liquids in all clear zip bag. Do put laptop in an easily accessible case. There's a helpful hint that some airlines ban laptops over certain sizes, as well certain models. So visit the website of your airline first to see the specific regulation for laptops. Okay, next, do items such as ID card, passport, and your important documents should be in cabin baggage. And don't overpack your baggage. And then double check carry-on luggage weight and size restrictions. There's a helpful hint again. Your allotted carry-on weight is the combined weight of your small personal item plus your carry-on luggage. Okay, don't pack meat, fruit, or other agricultural items. If you are bringing any similar items, make sure to declare to them to avoid potential persecution. There's helpful hint again. Bring a snack for the way. Don't forget your favorite power bar. You'll need it to fuel the next few hours to travel. Yeah, you have to bring some snacks. And pack your immediate toiletries and anything you need to freshen up. Don't spray your item with perfumes. Others around you may find the sense overwhelming, and especially in a confined space. So don't spray your perfume. Next, if you bring medicine and food for special dietary, including baby needs, it's allowed in cabin baggage and must be removed from cabin baggage and shown to the security for visual inspection and X-ray. And then, if you are bringing prescription medicines, it is recommended that you bring supporting documents, as I told before. Next, so this is for the do and don'ts cabin baggage. Next is for the duty free. Duty free, I guess. Sorry. Okay. If you purchase some of duty, if you purchase some of duty free goods while in Indonesia, you only only liquids and gels purchased at duty-free shops located after the airport security screening point are permitted on board. And these items must be packaged in sealed transparent clear plastic and include proof of purchase. Next, if you are flying to Australia or the US, it is recommended that you check with a duty-free agent prior to purchase, okay, to prevent bad things happen. Yeah. Next, if you purchase the duty-free goods while in Hungary, you can carry duty-free liquids and gels purchased at duty-free shops at the airport or on board. And these items must be packed in a tamper-resistant security bags ICAO standards and including proof of purchase. Next, these items must be removed from cabin baggage and shown to the security personnel for inspection. The bag may not be opened until you arrive at your final destination, unless it is opened and repackaged by the local airport authority. And last, if you are flying to Australia or the United States, it is recommended that you check with a duty-free agent prior to purchase. Please check at the uh, EU set airport or the country of origin of departure for the latest information. All right, that is the duty-free. And thank you. Those are the information regarding our departure to Hungary. If you still have any question, you can feel free to ask me. And thank you, I'm May, your tour leader. Have a nice day and good morning. Bye-bye.